Hello. So just a quick update for the day 2 progression and just a short review on the hotfix that actually GG plays. There is a patch or what do you call a hotfix that actually they nerf the life and damage of the rare monsters that has the archnemesis, and they actually reduce the number of, I think, the mods count on the rare mobs. Okay, definitely it is much easier and smoother now, right, as compared to when it has multiple mods. But there are just a few things that I want to say. Just that the arch nemesis mods, right, are still too overpowered. Okay, regardless whether is it one or not, there are still those specific mods that are so overpowered against certain builds. So just for example, maybe the arcane buffer that sort of like stuns or frees you, whatever you want to call it. Alright, there is no way out of that situation, and when you get freeze on the spot, if there are a lot of packs or mobs, you probably instantly just die, right? So which also means melee builds can't face arcane buffer. Okay, the other one is the siphon, mana siphoner. Yeah, the mobs that have that modifier which drains your mana super fast. Then again, melee characters can't face that mob, because the moment you go into the radius, right, you literally have no mana if you are reserving like almost 80% of your mana. Yeah, that is how bad it is. There are a lot of other mobs that I encounter also that are really not applicable for my COC build. Alright, so that's what I want to say. Okay, and now in terms of map progression, I actually am quite surprised that I'm still able to progress quite far. As you can see, I progressed all the way until tier 15. I'm sort of like out of tier 14 to tier 16 maps. I don't know why they are not dropping for me. Instead, they are actually dropping one tier maps that are lower tier for me, and then I suddenly am stuck with the progression. But yeah, more or less I'm there, and then I can be ready to farm all of the core stuff that I initially wanted, right? So basically, the intention is to rush all the way until Atlas completion, and then just start farming for the Ether Worlds. Okay, I've started farming a little bit of it, and I can see that it is really very awesome. Just that there are a few of the downsides that are really bad, and it is hard to deal with, right? There will be situations where you can't deal with it, and it's either you take the top or the bottom, and if both of them are really shitty, then you just have no choice but to skip the altar. Alright, so some of the stuff, I think it was like 100% spell suppression and reduce spell damage, I think, together. I can't remember what was the mob, but I know that when I took it, I literally can't kill the magic mob also. Not only that, it also has the archnemesis mods that actually counter this build. Alright, so just the next quick update is actually I have gotten the full-fledged of the low budget build, including the the Conquest Efficiency. Where is it? Yeah, so the only thing left is actually the Militant Fate, but I don't even see on the market. It's literally empty, I think so. Hold on now, let me just go and search again. Yeah, it is empty. There isn't even one on the market. Okay, there's 6 on the market. I think the POE trade is down. It's loading very slowly. Okay, so just ignore that. But yeah, if there is, then it's going for... Okay, it's loaded already. So it's going for about 80 chaos. I think that will be my next major upgrade, and it should boost my damage a lot. But nonetheless, just a quick advice, right? If you are playing COC for this league start, when you are progressing towards red tier maps or end of the yellow maps, do not use your sentinels. Alright, they will kill you. They are too powerful. Okay, you can freeze them or whatnot, but if they are mobs that will not allow you to freeze, you will probably just die. Okay, they are too strong. Not only will they damage you a huge chunk of damage, but you will hit them very slowly also. So it just keeps me wondering, like, how actually does all the other builds fare? Like, my damage is actually already very high. If I remember correctly, when I calculated previously, it was about 1.5 million damage or something already, or 1.3 million, I can't remember. So like, being a low budget build at this stage, if I have 1.3 or 1.5 million, what about the other builds? Like, what about the other builds that is progressing when they reach red tier maps? I think considering the damage, 1 million plus is already a lot. If I'm already struggling with damage, then the other builds is going to be worse, right? Yeah, so that is one part of it. The second part is I'm already very tempted to reroll into skeleton mages because honestly, man, COC is not good for this league. Like, it's really bad. Okay, when I say really bad, it means like it really can't deal with all the archnemesis mods. There is a lot of mods out there that we cannot deal with it. Okay, like I mentioned earlier, Arcane Buffer is just one of them. There are a lot others that I did not mention. I think some of them is like there's one that has the Brian King touch or something like that. At first, at the lower like white maps, I thought it was like some meme, the crab come out and slam and whatsoever, and it's still okay. But I encountered it one more time in red tier maps, and it just triggered me. Okay, the crab just slammed one time, and the attack animation is so fast, you have no chance of dodging it, and you instantly die. Okay, and not only that, right? On top of that, this is actually a slightly tankier COC build. If you were to see my defenses, right, if I'm going to activate my Granite Flask, I'm going to have like 52% physical damage reduction. So that is like 50% physical damage mitigation already. But I'm still getting one hit. So it's really quite insane off the roof. I know, I mean, I don't have block, but technically one hit is not something that you will want to consider as normal from a rare mob, right? Unless like I can accept if I'm doing like Delirium or something else, maybe in Legion, some of the Legion or even Beyond. If the Beyond bosses kill me, it's fine. But a normal rare mob on a maybe red tier 14 map, that's insane, man. That is really insane. So that's what really is tempting me to reroll to a ranged character. Okay, so advice for you guys out there, if you haven't started COC and your initial plan was to start or league start COC, I will highly advise not to. Okay, even going into the high budget build for COC, right, I really do not recommend. Because, okay, why is this so? Because even when you are on a very high budget, like you are on high ES and then you are ailment immune, right, there are still some of the mods that you cannot deal with. Like, the most annoying one for me now is the Arcane Buffer. That's why I mentioned it so many times. Because it is a stun / freeze kind of animation. And I don't know what you call it. It just freezes you on the spot. Alright, and you cannot do anything about it. You're not even immune to it. It is a new kind of stun ailment that is not available to be immune to it. Okay, I don't know how to state it, but you get what I mean. The moment the Arcane Buffer triggers, right, you will just freeze on the spot, and then the monsters are free to attack you. Okay, and the Arcane Buffer can't be dodged. The funny thing is, it cannot be dodged because how it works is the more you hit the mod, as in the more you hit the monster, the more it charges up, and then once it reaches the limit, it just releases like a blast of flash or something like that, and you just freeze on the spot. Okay, and then probably you'll die afterwards. So the only way I see that it is possible to kill it is via ranged character. Yep, so that's about it. If you really want to play COC, my advice is farm for currency first. Farm for currency and straight go into the high budget. Do not go into a low budget. It is really, really bad. Trust me when I say it's really, really bad. Okay, how to trust me? Here, look at my number of deaths. I have never died so many times at League Start. This is really crazy. Like, I was really trying so hard. I really wanted to try to League Start with COC, but I didn't expect it to be this bad. And it's not this bad because the character is bad, but it's because the league is bad. Alright. Okay, so that's about it. I will post a video shortly, probably in tomorrow maybe, to talk about the Atlas tree, how you should progress, because if some of you have followed me, I have mentioned that Essence is probably the best thing to farm, but I am sorry to say I think that is something that I would like to take back my words. Okay, it is still very strong, okay, it's still very good, but the problem is it is too hard to kill. It's too hard to kill because on top of the essence that is going to stack, you are going to face the multiple archnemesis mods as well. Okay, and that is not something viable that a lot of builds can do. Right, so I will need to probably revamp it. Okay, and so yeah, that's about it. Enjoy the league. Tell me how your league progression has been in the comments below. I'll see you tomorrow again. Bye. Thank you for watching. Feel free to comment anything in the section below or hop over to my Discord channel where casual players come over to chill, discuss more about the builds, gameplays, or even ask any other questions. Once again, if you like my contents, do remember to click the like and subscribe button. Bye!